Welcome back. Dachi! Let's say hi to Puppy. Oh, he did better than me. Wait.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
I was outgrowled. Okay, you know we can't start this without seeing my baby.
At your service. Of course. Never what? Had a good pair of shoes?
You know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do. Have I never seen a basilisk? Ate jellied ham? Have I never licked a lamppost in winter? Oh, so that's what we're talking about. I admit I've never had a woman just come out and ask me like this, that's for sure. I myself never had the pleasure. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course. But, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Well, living in the Chantry is not exactly a life for rambunctious boys. They taught me to be a gentleman, especially in the presence of beautiful women such as yourself. That's not so bad, is it?
Oh, thank you.
Of course you are, and you know it. You're ravishing, resourceful, and all those other things you probably hurt me for not saying.
I love him.
Nor I, you. Let us be off then, lest your risque talk make my ears blush. At your service.
Yeah, I'm not done.
Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right? You know, I was just thinking the same thing. Given the circumstances, things could have been so much worse. I'm so grateful that you're you, instead of some other Grey Warden. That sounded better in my head. I just mean to say that I can't imagine having done this without you.
Aww. See?
Now we just need to be rid of that pesky archdemon, and everything will be back to normal, right?
That is so sweet. Okay, where are we on the like meter, huh?
At your service. Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
And that's
Fair
the
enough. Off we go then. At
because
your service.
just like in real life, you're not getting the goodies.
Of course.
Yet.
Others, yes, but not yourself. I need someone who's trained first as a warrior. It's as much about discipline as anything. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
At your service.
Okay, let's see.
Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
Nope.
Fair enough. Off we go then.
Off we go. Now that was a nice welcome. Okay. Now let's see. I'm rolling with Sten because I'm liking having two warriors, and I will probably switch up one of them with Gren, whatever his name is, dwarf guy. So my goal is to sort of try to get Sten to like me and then switch him out. We'll see. But yeah, it's been a minute since I've played this game. And I've been playing Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition and Minecraft. And I've been playing Eve and World of Warcraft. I just haven't been recording anything. I haven't been in World of Warcraft much. You know, with the end of the year and the holidays, it's been a little chaotic. So haven't recorded much Eve. I'm almost done with my rep grind in Eve, so I'll have some videos coming up. Before, usually what I used to do was record all of that, and then I decided not to this time because I'm doing mining instead of combat. I combated myself out to the point where, you know, after a year of combat, I took a combat break. Now I'm getting to the point where, you know, I don't mind doing combat now. But I'd like to do some exploration and some incursions. We're working towards that as Corp to do some incursions. So that's cool. But yeah, playing Baldur's Gate, I started to miss this game. Because there's no romance in, you have all that story, and there's a little bit of romance that I'm beginning to see, but not like this. Nothing, you know, like this. I just want to make sure that I'm not leaving anything behind. So yeah, I missed Alistair. I miss. It's a shame that when they did the voiceover for him, that they made his voice kind of on the whiny side. I don't remember where I've been. It's been so long since I played. I think I need to. I finished everything in I finished the main that big event and saved the city, but I never went and got the quests and everything. So I should probably do that. So anyway, it's just that his voice tends to be whiny. Well, that was interesting. We went across a bridge and he didn't talk. Wow. That's really weird. Huh. Bridges are their little checkpoint. And that's where they hold their discussions. Maybe they'll talk on this bridge.
You know, you never did tell me how you passed the time in that cage for so long.
No, I didn't.
So, what did you do in there?
A training exercise. I would observe an object, and then try to think of all the words in your language which began with the same letter as its name.
That? Wait, just wait. You're joking again, aren't you?
No.
You are not telling me that you played I Spy against yourself for 20 days?
There are a lot of things in Lothering that begin with G.
Yeah, they made his voice on the whiny side, and that's a shame because he has a lot of good dialogues.
Thank you, my lady. I'd never have been able to return to my father if it wasn't for you.
You're welcome.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well. Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Okay. Go to work on that invisible table. Oh, let's see if I can open this. Key required. Okay. And he wouldn't give it to me. So, alright. Oh, you know what we gotta see? We gotta see if that guy is on the beach. Or on the docks. Before we get out of here. I'm trying to debate here. Because I know that guy was supposed to be on the docks. Or at least he was in my other game. I'm almost positive, but now it's gotten to the point where I just want to confirm I'm not nuts. I'll just put it out there. Ah, yes! Okay.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land, who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet. Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
So often I say I don't remember something. So, you know, it's like when I do remember something, let it actually be right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm glad that guy that was there. Thank goodness. Okay. And you're going to see me doing that. Saving often.
I'm still amazed we made it through the night in one piece and won. They'll be telling stories about this for years, I bet. Fighting's not over. We still have Darkspawn to battle, and if the Arl sends out the call, I'll be there for him. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll offer the Maker a bit of thanks for not choosing to be a wrathful god today. Good luck to you.
I don't think he can join. I think if I asked him to join, which is what I think I did in my first playthrough, he said, no, I can't do that. My obligation is here, yada, blah, 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 you know. So let's get some goodies, some supplies. I know we got to go to the castle, not the castle. Yeah, the castle. No, the circle. Yeah,
well,
there.
At least I'm still standing.
Terran Logain is the new regent. Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with it.
If it isn't the hero of the day, what can I get you? Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Okay, be right back. Gonna take care of this real quick.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
So how is it that Terran Logain...
I admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did. Anything I can get you? Good luck to you then.
I heard he saw just in time what those grey wolves
Now,
would do.
I thought she had a quest too, where I could talk to the barkeep, the owner guy, and get her a better deal or something like that, but couldn't get it to open up. Oh well. So yeah, I have to save the little boy. But I'd like to go to...
understand that the Canary have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Not to understand? Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called brethren?
Take your pick.
Is that supposed to make me angry?
It means I find myself wishing that your people held proper, civilized attitudes towards magic.
That is a rather hostile thing to say.
And yet you continue speaking. Astonishing.
Alrighty then. I'd like to go to Denerim to see if I can upgrade my gear. What else do I want to do? I probably should pick up Shale.
Move along, friend. Oh, wonderful. I always appreciate correspondence from my upstanding friends in the Collective. On behalf of myself and my men, I thank you. I'll make sure the Collective's generosity is reciprocated. On your way now.
He talked to me like I was a child, and I don't like that. Or I can do these things on the map that's bright yellow to me. Let's do that. Probably from the board that I just got. Oh, this one trips me out.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Ooh.
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You? We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him. I thought you said... Wait, you're serious? I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
The first time I saw this guy walk past, and he just sort of looks at me, he like, yeah, what, bitch, you know? It tripped me out. I just could not stop watching him. So, okay, yeah. So we'll do this. Since it was bright yellow on my map with bright yellow icons. It's good to get back in the game though, and it is very interesting playing this and Baldur's Gate at the same time, because BioWare made both games, but they were from different eras of their gaming journey, for lack of another word. I wanted to say career, but that's not the right word because they're companies. And basically it's like pre-Electronic Arts merger thing. Baldur's Gate is very detailed. It was the game had some bugs, but the detail in that game is very reminiscent of Dragon Age, or Dragon Age is very reminiscent of that. But this one has more modern features, more voice acting, more romance. But the other game is, Baldur's Gate is 100% less forgiving. And you have to be more cautious. So, and there's a lot more exploration. Like, I found a gemstone in a rock in an obscure place. And so you get rewarded for that. There's XP caps. So there's definitely, I'm enjoying playing them. Playing them side by side makes me appreciate each one more. That doesn't spread over to Dragon Age 2 that much, although I didn't mind the storyline with Dragon Age 2. And I think the combat was actually improved for Dragon Age 2. But it didn't have the depth of Origins. So, okay, I'm gonna go. See you in the next one.